Welcome back, Crafty friends. It's Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel, and it is time for challenge number 2 in my No Spend November challenge and giveaway. For this challenge, I want to inspire you to pull out those craft kits that you just had to have, but that maybe you never made anything with. Just one that you really thought you were going to enjoy, or maybe 1 month that you didn't really care for but you were still subscribing, that just sat somewhere. I have a picture of some kits that are sitting in my closet currently. Some of these are from 3-4 more years ago, and some of the boxes contain 2 months worth of kits. Now recently I have shared with you a few paper pumpkin kits that I put together because I resubscribed, and I really like that now I am using those kits a lot quicker because, you know what, sitting in a box in a closet is doing nothing for the kids or myself, and I paid money for these, so I should use them. Again, if you're going to participate in the challenges this month, you do have to create a new project that uses only items from your stash, so your current craft stash, because I want you to get those out and use them. I do have bonus entries sprinkled throughout the month like I've mentioned before, but to get bonus entries you do have to participate in at least one challenge. So let's say you do challenge number 1, make a YouTube video, that's 4 points, and maybe you get 3 bonus entries throughout the month. That's 7 points into the gift card drawings in January. I have had some subscribers ask great questions that I could clarify for them. If you have any questions, leave those below and I will get back to you. All of the details of exactly how you can enter and how you let me know that you have played along are in the intro video to this series. So you need to get all of the specifics from that video, and then if you're going to play along with like challenge number 2 today, you would come back, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment below that gives me either your link or your Instagram name or your email address, part of your email address. There are 4 ways you can enter each challenge, but you can only enter 1 time per challenge. So you can't do a YouTube video and an Instagram post for challenge 2 and get 6 entries. It would just be that 4 entries for the YouTube video. One more thing about the kits, it doesn't have to be like a monthly subscription kit. Like if you had a page layout kit that you got at Hobby Lobby, or if you had a Project Life kit that you thought you were going to use. Just a kit, it doesn't have to be a monthly subscription. But mine does happen to be. I have subscribed to Paper Pumpkin off and on since it got started. And I tried to find the date on this kit, but I'm not seeing it outright. The only thing, I think it might be from October of 2013, which is possible because that's when we used to live in Kansas. But I can't find anything on the inside that says like a month and year. But just the other day, online, I had seen a memo board kind of like that. I'm like, oh, that would be so fun to make. And I thought I remembered getting one in a Paper Pumpkin kit. Sure enough, one of the first kits that I pulled off my shelf was that memo kit. So what I thought I would do today, whoops, is show you how easy these kits are to put together. Now, if you would like to see the other Paper Pumpkin kits that I had shared the process, I will link that playlist below. And also, if you like the idea of something like this and you don't already have your own Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I do have a personal close friend who is a demonstrator, and if you wanted to subscribe, I would really appreciate you considering using her as your demonstrator or dealer so she can get the credit for it. I will link her store, and I will try to link directly to the Paper Pumpkin kits below as well. Every month with your Paper Pumpkin, the stamps, the die cuts, the string, everything comes ready to go. So for this month in question, which again, I will double check before I upload the video, but I think it is the October of 2013 kit, you get a roll of lined paper. It reminds me of cash register tape, and it has some reddish orange lines and then little dots on it. In this package, it came with a thick orange rubber band and some kind of orangish peach twine. There is a thick cardboard piece for the backing, and embossed in clear embossing is a wood grain. That is very neat. It makes it look like a real clipboard, but it is just chipboard. And then of course the stamps, which I think I might have lost the ink pad. It looks like I should have gotten a green ink pad. I'll be right back. Okay, so I cannot find the ink pad that came specifically with this, but I do know that I got it. I probably just misplaced it or put it somewhere else. So don't let this phase you in any way. I've never had one of these arrive without everything that it needs. The rubber stamps, which are the old-fashioned, you know, red rubber, they are already pre-die cut. And they come with the stickers to put on the back of the rubber for placement. I'm just going to look at the instructions here real quickly, see if I notice anything that I think I need to let you know about. Yes, it did say that it originally came with the gumball green ink pad. Step 1, put the paper roll on the top of the chipboard back. Wrap one piece of baker's twine through the roll and around the chipboard back 2 times and tie in back. Keep the other piece to use when replacement roll, when this one runs out. Okay, so we got 2 pieces of string. So if later you just want to get plain cash register tape from like Walmart or an office supply store, you can still use this because they've given you that extra piece of twine. You want to make sure that it's going to roll this way when you put it down. Alright, so that is through there twice. I'm going to flip it over and tie it off. Go ahead and knot that again for security. So that part is done. Now it says to slip the silicone band around the paper and the chipboard back. And now we are going to stamp one of the sentiments or the little images onto the paper here. I'm going to use this, I think, first for a shopping list. So I'm going to get out the one that is a circle and it says all out of. Because no matter how many times I think, you know what, I'll keep track of that on my phone, I do not, and then I get to the store and can't remember what I need. Before I stamp it onto my actual pad, I'm going to test it here on this scrap piece of paper. I had a little trouble getting it to stick to the block, as you could see. I'm not sure why these normally stick. Maybe though it's because I let it sit for so long. So what I'm going to do is just put this down where I think I want it, and I'm just going to push it down with the block. If you use Stampin' Up! Stamps a lot, let me know what I can do here. So there, now it says all out of. I am now ready to start writing my grocery list. And I was able to use a product that I paid for, has been sitting here in my stash, and I never got to use. If you have any of these kits sitting around, let me know below. What have you subscribed to before but then never ended up using? Or maybe you liked most of them, but there was a month every so often where you're like, I do not want to use that. So that is how simple it was to put together this paper pumpkin kit. If you would like to play along with this challenge, which is challenge number 2 in the series, again, make sure you've watched that intro or that details video, but you do have until December 15th to share your project with me in one of the 4 ways that you can do that. If you like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. I had a fun time doing it. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you will be inspired to hit that subscribe button below. And if you are going to participate in the challenges and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that. You can click on the bell for notifications so you know right away when my next challenge is uploaded. To my regular viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for stopping back by again. Until video number 3, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.